Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another YouTube video. This one is going to be a setup of a pocket-sized traveler's notebook that I got over my birthday from Webster's Pages. So let's dive right in. This is the actual box that it came in, and there's the little welcome page. And here is the TN. I used the March Planner Society kit to set up this TN. And I will point out to you everything that was part of the kit and everything that was part of the actual traveler's notebook. So this little leather tag came on the strap for the TN, and I put a tiny bit of the washi from the kit on there, just the swans. And then this swan, the sticker, was in the kit. I kind of hummed and hawed and looked online to see what everybody else had done with their swan. And then when I got this kit and I was contemplating the swan, I thought, oh my gosh, she'll look so pretty right there on the outside of the kit. Again, like I said, it is a sticker, so it'll come off. This kit, it's a textured fabric, and then on the inside, it's got this beautiful kind of brown buckskin, and then there's a floral, polka dots, and then there's just this pretty cream white. So, all right, so you come inside here, and I've got this piece of acetate that came in the kit. It's got the swans on it, and it runs front to back through the TN. I do have up in the front here a washi card that I made, also from the acetate. This washi down here is the one that came in the kit. Everything else came from various stores, and usually most of them came in the tubes from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's. So this bow came in the kit. This paper came in the kit, and I just cut a piece of the paper and put it down in there because I wasn't real sure what I wanted to do with that space. And then these die cuts were in the kit. As we start out, I've labeled my inserts as follow-up, schedule, and projects. Pretty much in, like, those are my three main ones. It'll be someplace for me to take notes and keep lists, someplace for me to set up a calendar and like a weekly with boxes for the days, and then someplace for me to doodle and draw and do quilt designs. So there's a piece of vellum right here. It's got the really cute typewriters on it, and I put one of the journaling cards on here. It says "You are loved," and then I made this, I don't know, cover, I guess, for my inserts. And so this was one of the pieces of paper that came in the kit. It had this really beautiful floral on one side, and then the pretty kind of vintage floral on the other side. And I folded it, like I just tri-folded it, and I used some of it to create pockets. So there's a pocket here, and I've just got some die cuts from the kit tucked down in there. And then there's a pocket here as well. I did tape another one of these journaling cards on here, and this one says stop wishing and start doing. And then these are the stickers that came in the kit. You can see I used some of them in my setup. Otherwise, they're just tucked down in there, and they don't tuck all the way down in there, and that's fine. I don't want them to. On the front of here, I took some of the sticky notes that came in the kit and just put them on there so that I have someplace pretty to write sticky note right on. And then the inserts that I got for this, I got them from Jet Pens online. They are the field notes, and they're the coastal set, and in this case they're the West Coast set. So there's one of them, there's the other one, and then here's the last one. And there are 4 bands in this TN, so it's a pocket wide size essentially. And this was the insert that actually came in the traveler's notebook, the kit. So my first insert in here is follow up, and again, like I said, kind of a place for me to do lists and anything that, you know, like phone numbers and stuff like that for people that I may need to follow up with. And then the back of this cover that I made, I just put one of the die cuts right there, and then one of the die cuts right here, the cameras. There's the other piece of that vellum. And then you get into my schedule. So this little, okay, so this, this cover, I kind of went crazy. It's not, I don't know, it's not my favorite, but it works well. So this little book, if you've ever bought field notes, notebooks, they all come with this little book. And this paper clip was in the kit, and it just says, you know, it just got all their information in it. But I always think they're so cute because they're tiny and they're so adorable. So this vinyl pocket was one of those stick in place pockets, and then it had a piece, like the piece of sticker paper that it came on, I cut it up to put in there so that you could actually see the design, because it is clear on the back as well as the front, so or transparent at least on the front with the pattern and everything. So that tucks down in there. I've got some of the stickers out of the kit, one of the tabs out of the kit. This one says hello, which I thought was kind of cute because the Traveler's Notebook also says hello. And then I just dropped another sticker right there. And then this will be, and this is just the cover for my insert, and this will be where I do my weekly. And I'll probably do, I don't know, I'll probably do my normal spread, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll just have to be economical with how I use the space, I suppose. So, and then the back of this cover, it's got the luggage die cut stuck down there. And then the very back has the telephone stuck down there. And then the next cover is my projects cover, and it says Hustle and Heart will set you apart. And this is, again, another journaling card that came in the kit. The inside of this one, like the other side of this piece of paper, is the gray floral, or it's the swans on the other side of the paper. Here's a bouquet. Here is going to be my insert for just like a creative outlets where I can doodle and draw. And then the back, I've got the typewriter back here and the alarm clock on the very back. And that's a beautiful clock. I wish I had this clock in real life with that pretty floral on the face. And then the last insert in here was also the first, or the one that came with the notebook. This came out of the January kit, I believe. It just says plan. It's, again, it's a sticker, but I don't plan on taking that off of there, obviously. And some stickers on there. And then on the back of this insert, it says kindness changes everything. And this is just a blank craft, well, it's not craft paper, but it's just a blank paper notebook. And yeah, classic blank from Webster Pages. And then again, there's the acetate that runs front to back. And that's kind of my thing with the acetate. But this time, instead of tucking it down in these pockets, like sometimes I'll tuck it down in the pockets to kind of act as just sort of like a pretty background in the planner. This time, instead of doing that, I went ahead and left it loosey-goosey, because I don't really think, like, if I tucked it down in there, you're not going to be able to see that there's anything on there, really, because this is such a dark, deep color. It's such a saturated color, even though it's that, you know, that natural kind of, it wants to be a natural sort of tanned leather color. And plus, I really like how, I don't know, I just really like this one with the swans and everything. So there's the back piece of acetate. This is the pen that came in the kit. Again, it's kind of got that rose gold hardware on it. So all the clips and everything that I've been using in here, like the one, I had one right there. And then I actually found at Anthropologie the other day this thing of clips. So there's one that's rose gold. And this one, if I can get it off all its little friends. There we go. There's another one that's rose gold. So there's some more clips to put in there. Put that away. And it came, look at it, came in the cutest little jar. And it was back in the sales section, so it was like, okay, I can buy that. My husband looked at that and he was like, where did you get that? I was like, don't worry about it, it was on sale. Also in the back here, so just some more die cuts. This one's just tucked down in here. This one is taped on there. I don't, like, whenever I'm using die cuts or the journaling cards, I don't glue them down I just use a little bit of washi tape. And since I have buckets and buckets of washi tape, I don't feel bad about using the washi tape. And then the other thing I made to go in here is a little envelope for my receipts. This time I took some of the paper that had the black and white on one side and then the swans on the other side, and I cut it to fit in this envelope. This envelope was in the kit January or February, I can't remember which month, but it was in a previous kit, and I wanted to be able to see that fine sort of lace, the cutout on the front there. So I played around with all the different papers that came in the March kit till I found one that I really liked, and it ended up being the swans. So I just put a whole bunch of like double-sided tape on the back of there, stuck it down in there, pressed it real good. Pulled, this was one of the labels that come for the tabs in the kit. So like all the font or typeface on all these matches. And so there it is. There's a little envelope for me to put my I'm so sorry. I'm so scatterbrained today. It's just been one of those days. It's a Friday that feels like a Monday. Yeah, and I'm sure you all know what I mean. Anyway, so there's an envelope for me to put all my receipts in. And that's it. I do have to say that when I first saw this TN, when it first came available, when they did their preview like months and months and months ago, and then it first came available, I got a notification from one of the shops that sells Webster's pages, and they said, hey, you know, we've got these in, you expressed an interest, are you still interested? And I was like, yes, oh my gosh, totally, send me the little one. And I mean, like, I was in Seattle at the time, I was not even in Colorado, so I didn't really spend a whole lot of time like researching it online or anything like that. I just knew, I was like, yes, that's the one I want, send it to me. And it arrived while I was out of town, actually. And that was fine, because guess what? I knew the moment I saw it, even online, that I was going to use this kit to set it up. So, all right, so that's it. That's a quick walkthrough of the Traveler's Notebook that I'm now using. That's got the March Planner Society kit in it. So if you stayed with me for the whole video, all 13 minutes of it now, I really, really appreciate that. Hit like below and the notification subscription buttons if you want to know about and see more videos like this when I post them. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week. All right, bye.